Have you ever truly stopped to ask what is real? Look at your hand. It seems solid, familiar, yours. The world feels concrete, but is it? What if this is all a dream, and the feeling of being awake is just another part of it? We trust our senses, accept the stories we're told, and assume the ground beneath us is firm. But these are just inherited beliefs, an operating system for the mind, handed to us before we could choose. Our names, our language, our culture, none of these are truly ours. They're costumes, roles we play without question. The thoughts you think, are they really yours or just echoes of the system? We're puppets, convinced we pull our own strings. The most powerful cage is the one you don't know you're in, so start with doubt. Doubt the solidity of the world, the certainty of your beliefs, even your own identity. This isn't destruction, it's liberation. The map is not the territory, the name is not the person. We swim in a sea of symbols, mistaking them for the ocean. To question all this is to pause, breathe, and notice. Your life rests on a foundation of pure, unchosen assumption. What if everything you call me is just a story you inherited? The first step is to see the illusion for what it is. When doubt takes root, you might feel you've woken up, escaped the matrix. It's exhilarating, but here's the paradox. The feeling of being awake is just another layer of illusion. The ego loves a new identity. I am the one who sees the truth. This creates a new duality, me, the awakened versus them, the sleepers. It's the same old game, just in spiritual clothes. You've traded one prison for another, more comfortable one. Even realizing life is an illusion is just another event within the illusion. The sense of being an awakened self is the ego's final disguise. The moment you label yourself as awakened, you've built a new box. The true path isn't about arriving at a new state, but dissolving all states. It's not about knowing, but resting in the mystery of not knowing. The belief you found the answer is the surest sign you're still caught. The game isn't to win, it's to realize there's no game, and no one to win it. The woke mind is just as trapped as the sleeping mind. Freedom is seeing through every layer, even the one that says, I am free. When old stories crumble, we seek new ones, in science and spirituality. Science says we're atoms, a biological machine, or maybe living in a simulation. Spirituality offers vibrations, energy, higher consciousness. These are fascinating, but still just concepts. New illusions for the mind to grasp. We swap one story for another, building new identities around being spiritual or rational. We chase experiences, seek higher states, but the seeking self remains in charge. Science and spirituality both offer comfort, a new framework to replace the old. The idea of a simulation is just a modern myth, another label for the mystery. These concepts are intellectual toys, keeping the mind busy but not free. The real path is seeing all concepts as empty. The word water can't quench your thirst. The map isn't the land, the concept isn't the reality. Quantum foam, God, consciousness, simulation, these are fingers pointing at the moon. The game is to look at the moon, not analyze the finger. True freedom is letting go of the need for any concept at all. To stand naked before existence without a story or belief to shield you. The mind clings to comforting illusions, but reality is beyond all stories. Can you let go of every explanation and simply be? So what's left when you let go of everything, even the idea of being awake? The mind tries to imagine a new state, pure awareness, the void, but these are still concepts. Let's try a different word, the null. The null isn't a state of void, or a thing at all. It's what remains when all dualities dissolve, not real, not fake, not existence, not non-existence. The null is the silence left when you stop asking, what is real? You can't attain or experience it because the moment you do, you've created a subject and object. The null is the end of seeking the final letting go. It's not nihilism, it's liberation. You're already free, there's nothing to achieve. All efforts to awaken are part of the dream. The null is the silent background untouched by the universe's display. Seeing this doesn't give you an answer, it dissolves the questioner. Here's the deepest illusion. The belief that there's a you who could awaken. The sense of being a separate self is the central character in the dream. But this you doesn't actually exist. It's a thought that thinks it's a thinker. Look for it. You find thoughts, feelings, sensations, but no central entity. The self is a process, a story, not a thing. The whole spiritual search is a cosmic joke, a ghost trying to become real. The search for freedom is what perpetuates the prison. Like a dog chasing its tail, the seeker and the sought are one. The moment you stop chasing, the game is over. There's no one to be enlightened, no one to be trapped. So what to do? Nothing. Simply notice. Notice thoughts, feelings, the sense of me, and let it all be. In total surrender, the illusion of the separate self dissolves, not because you destroyed it, but because you see it was never there. What's left? Not a new you, just the silent, ever-present null, appearing as everything and nothing. The dream dissolves and you find the dreamer was the dream.